welcome to another video for a blog named Hero. Here in Germany the summer finally arrived, or well, is sending some greetings with lots of sun and warm weather. So if you look at the sky at night you can see lots of stars, just like the new Hero Arts release. So I thought this would be a perfect theme for today because as you all know, Hero Arts and Mama Elephant will be a good combination for this month here at a blog named Hero. So I decided to go for the constellation background from Hero Arts and the cosmic stars from Mama Elephant, which make a perfect match. And yeah, I will be also using a fun sentiment from the Up and Away stamp set. So I started out with white card base and used my embossing powder tool from EK Success along with a constellation background from Hero Arts, and I will be doing some white embossing on that. And I guess you know what I'm going to do, because white on white is nice, but if I do white embossing on a white card base, I usually use some emboss resistant. This is what I'm going to do today. So I took the constellation background and just white embossed that on my card base with Hero Arts white embossing powder because yeah, I think that this smells really nice and gives a nice background, and yeah, it's just a perfect image. But I really find that the EK Success Power Tool helps a lot. So this is our background, and then I took out my favorite colors from Hero Arts. It's the Tide Pool and the Mint Julep. And I started with Mint Julep because this is the lighter one, and I just inked the background. And as you all know, the Hero Arts inks do start a little splotchy in the beginning, and then it smoothens out, and you really have a nice background. Or just yeah, whatever you ink up with them will look so nice. That's why I love them for solid stamps also. So I have the light mint background, and then I added some Tide Pool just for the spot where my image will be, just to make it pop a little more, because the Tide Pool is a little darker. And this will blend into each other when it dries. So I set that aside to dry to have a really nice saddle background. And then I took out the cosmic stars, and I decided, yeah, I thought about it a little bit, but then I decided to go for the Aries. Aries is, well, the German pronunciation. I don't know what it is. Aries, maybe? So I took this little creature with horns. I just don't know the English word now. I should have looked that up before, sorry. And then I took out the warm grays from Copics because the warm gray colors are my favorite and I love blending with them. I think everything looks so realistic and nice with them. So I added the shadows first with the darker color. I think it was W7, and then I used W5 and W3 for the horns also, and added some more shadow. And for the body of that little creature and also the face, I used the lighter colors, so W1, W3 and W5, just to have some shading. It should be a white creature, but yeah, some kind of off-white, because yeah, I wanted it to have some depth and yeah, just look a little more realistic, although it's a comic, of course. And I think those Mama Elephant comic creatures are so adorable and cute. They are, I think, my most favorite at the moment. Yeah, because they are so nice and small and cute. Yeah, and I cut that out, leaving a little white border around it. And then I wanted to put it into the spot where I used the Tide Pool. But before I did that, I wanted to have the sentiment go on a piece of paper or a piece of cardstock that matches those colors. So I decided to dye my paper with the Tide Pool also. And dyeing your paper with those inks is just perfect because they smoothen out so well. And yeah, the paper just looks like you bought it that way. And I took the It's a Good Day to Be Happy stamp from the, well, what's it called? Yeah, the Up and Away stamp set, sorry. And I also white embossed that on that Tide Pool piece of cardstock. I think this is the easiest way to make all the stuff on your card match each other. And I love everything that matches. I had a little dot of white embossing powder there. I don't know why. So I just scratched that off. And because the paper was dyed, the really ink soaks into the paper, and it does not matter if you scratch up the surface a little bit because the ink is also inside of the paper. Then I cut the banner edge, and this is to ground the little the little Aries. So I used some foam adhesive to attach that to my card. I'm so sorry you see my my hat shadow all the time. One of my lights just yeah, just broke. So I usually have 3 lights on top of my desk. This time it's only 2. And now you can see my shadow. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, I attached that, and then I also used some dimensional adhesives to adhere the little areas on top of that. Well, and now the theme of that card is all about stars, cosmic stars, and a star background. And yeah, it's a good day to be happy. It's like it's written in the stars that this will be a good day. So I thought stars need some shine, so I took my Wink of Stella and just added some glimmer and shimmer around the little creature to make it pop a little more. And then I took out some wood embellishments. These are some blue stars. If you do not have any blue star stuff, you can just use your wood embellishments and color them in with your Copics. That works. Or you can also use some ink. And again, like always, I have a Facebook message now. So sorry. Then I used my do-it-yourself glue dots. I found a video on how to do them. Just enter do-it-yourself glue dots to YouTube and you will find the video how to do them. To finish off the card, I just rounded the top corners and I was done. I hope you got inspired to make a card of one theme with different stamp sets and embellishments. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my Facebook page, visit my blog. I really appreciate all your comments. Thanks so much for watching.